The firm is considering a new 3-year expansion project that requires an initial fixed asset investment of $2.3 million. The fixed asset will be depreciated straight line to zero over its 3-year tax life. Project is estimated to generate $2.9 million in annual sales with costs of $1.91 million. Project requires an initial investment in net working capital of $186,000, and the fixed assets will have a market value of $221,000 at the end of the project. Assume that the tax rate is 21% and the required return on the project is 12%. First, what are the net cash flows of the project each year? Then, what is the NPV of the project? First of all, let's calculate year zero net capital spending. We're going to spend $2.3 million on machinery or equipment, but we also have $186,000 on net working capital. Hence, this is year zero CFFA. So let's put a negative in front of those. And it will be negative $2,486,000. That part was easy. For year 1 through 3, we're going to need to know the depreciation first. $2.3 million divided by 3. Again, rounding up to nearest dollar, 766,667. I'm going to calculate the OCF directly. Sales minus cost minus depreciation times 1 minus tax rate plus depreciation. You can think of this as another approach, sales minus costs times 1 minus tax rate plus depreciation times tax rate. Whichever one is more convenient for you. I'm going to use the first one. Let me see. 2,900 minus 1,910 minus tax rate is what, 21%, so 0.79 plus the depreciation. And I'm going to calculate this on my phone calculator. And OCF is 943,100, now rounded to the nearest dollar. Now for the year 3, change in net working capital, we're going to return initial net working capital, so that's going to be negative 186,000. And year three NCS is going to be after tax salvage, which we're going to calculate using our template. Let's switch to our depreciation and salvage template. Project cost is $2.3 million. Tax life is 3. It is not makers, it's straight line. Salvage year is 3. Tax rate is 21%. And let's remember the salvage amount, 221,000. In this problem, everything is depreciated to 0 in 3 years, so book value at the time of the salvage is 0. Hence, all pre-tax salvage is taxable, and after-tax salvage is 174,590. And to calculate the CFFAs, let's go back to Excel again. Zero, 3, net capital spending, or OCF. We will calculate CFFA. Well, year 0 OCF is 0, so let's just leave it blank. Net capital spending is 2,300. Let's make all of these dollar format. Change in net working capital is 186,000. And CFFA is OCF minus net capital spending minus change in net working capital. Of course, instead of minus, I put in negative. Or instead of negative, I put an equal sign. What's going on here? Let's redo this. And for year 1 and 2 and 3, we know the OCFs, 943,100. Net capital spending is equal to the negative of the salvage value, which is 174,590. Change in net working capital is equal to a negative of 186,000. And let's calculate CFFA for each year's. Apparently, I have not done the job. OCF minus net capital spending minus And all we need to do is calculate the, what you wanna call, the NPV, I think, yeah. And I'm gonna switch to our template. Let's remember cost of capital, valve, 486 is the cost of investment, 3 years. And let's copy. CFFA for 3 years. Just read off the MPV from the template, 35,827.